Welcome to How to Become a Data Analyst Sage with ThoughtSpot. We're going to investigate sentiment analysis. The objective of sentiment analysis is for businesses to understand and quantify customer emotions, opinions, and attitudes through the analysis of textual data. This data is categorized as positive, negative, or neutral. With this categorization, businesses can focus on customer retention. Example use cases could be brand monitoring, product feedback analysis, and customer service optimization. With ThoughtSpot, this is a relatively simple task to do. And today, we're going to leverage ThoughtSpot's pass-through functions and the integration with Snowflake's Cortex. Let's set up ThoughtSpot to conduct this sentiment analysis. So in ThoughtSpot Data Workspace, and this is a model for the Dunder-Mifflin sentiment analysis. We have a number of formulas that have been defined. The first is our text sentiment. So this is leveraging the pass-through function and is calling the underlying Snowflake Cortex sentiment function. And we're passing in the text from the feedback column. This function will return a value between -1 and 1 to indicate the negative or positive sentiment of the text. With our second formula, we can then assign a category of detractor, passive, or promoter, depending upon the sentiment of the text. And finally, we can calculate the net promoter score. So let's use this model in practice. So in Spotter, our AI analyst, and we can now start asking our questions. So Spotter will take our natural language question and return with an answer. And let's take this analysis further. So we can see here how our NPS has been trending and is getting worse over time. I now want to understand the sentiment of each of the tickets. So let's first understand how many tickets make up each NPS category. And we can then break this down monthly. We can easily switch this to a chart view. So now we can see how the volume of tickets has trended over months and the category that has been assigned to them through the sentiment analysis. Finally, let's get a list of the tickets that have been tagged as detractors for the last 3 months. We can see here that here are the tickets that have been submitted by the user for each of the months, and now let's limit this to detractors. These are all the tickets that have been tagged as a detractor. And we may also want to understand the sentiment calculation. And if we sort by sentiment, this is the value that the Snowflake Cortex function has assigned to this text to determine if it is positive or negative. With this data, we can see how easy it is to interact with Spotter to understand our high-level NPS values, which tickets make up each category, and then drill to actionable lists of data that we can then respond to the individual users. If you have any questions, please leave comments below. Thank you for your time.